Good morning. Hi, buddy. How are you doing this morning? Are you eating your oatmeal? You got some blueberry and blackberry oatmeal that the little bud is eating. We have found out that the only way to get him to eat breakfast is to put Bluey on. So that's what we're doing. Sometimes you just have to kind of give in so that they'll eat their breakfast. So he's getting to watch some Bluey while we eat breakfast. I have to say this episode of Bluey though is like one of the most amazing episodes. It's called Sleepy Time, and it's about Bingo who's dreaming. You'd have to see it. It's pretty amazing. The show is pretty, I know we talk about it all the time, but it's a pretty amazing show. But I also wanted to show you my mug for today. So because we can't travel, this has been my way of sort of like remembering the places we've gone and sort of traveling back there in a way. So here is my Hawaii mug. Waikiki. It has the diamond head. There are some hibiscus flowers. We've got some buildings there. Some tiki torches, palm trees, pineapples, leis. There's a wahoo. We've got ikomomai. I'm probably saying that wrong. We've got some turtles. Pretty amazing. Parasailing, sunglasses, big waves, and of course sunshine. One of my most favorite trips that we ever took was actually to Hawaii. It was a very, very short trip, but it was part of a Adventures by Disney trip that Disney invited us on, where we went to Disneyland. It was the Southern California Adventures by Disney, as well as then they just sent us to Aulani. And so I'm gonna link that series down below, but we started our trip at Disneyland. We took some really cool behind the scenes tours. We got to see a lot of things that people might not necessarily get to see on their trip. And then we took a one-day cruise over to Mexico. We ate at Palo. It was awesome. This is actually the trip where we announced our pregnancy. So this was kind of like just a fun one because the little buddy is almost, you're 15 months old now. You're a big buddy now. Yeah, you are. So I'll link that one down below. And then we spent a couple days in Aulani and it was so awesome. We got to learn all of like the history behind the resort and just exploring the resort, and it was beautiful. So I hope that one day we'll all get to travel and we'll all get to go back to Aulani together. That would be amazing. That was actually one of our bucket list things for this year, for last year. Obviously all of our plans changed, but one day we're gonna take you to Aulani. And you'll get to meet Mickey Mouse, Hawaiian Mickey Mouse. He's like, Mom, I'm just trying to watch Bluey. Okay, so I'm gonna eat breakfast. So Tim's getting ready for the day. I am gonna eat I just made a little cheesy, eggy sandwich. And then we're gonna have some more oatmeal, right? Yeah. Okay, bud. This is one of my favorite things to do in the morning, is to watch him run around the living room in his little pajamas. Are we wearing our Christmas pajamas? We are. And that's okay, because they're too cute. Yeah, they are. Did you enjoy your breakfast? How are you doing this morning, little buddy? You doing okay? Yeah? What'd you find? What did you find? Jackson, can you show me, where's your belly button? No. Can you show me where your belly button is? Where's your belly button? And close. Jackson, where's your belly button? Where's your nose? Yeah, nice job. Uh-oh. You okay? You okay? Jackson, where are your eyes? That's your mouth. Very close though. We're getting close. You gonna run around with your walker? Okay, bye. Okay, buddy, we're all dressed and ready for the day. Look at you, are you dancing? Yeah. All right, so we are headed out to meet our friends who, they just moved here. We talked about them in the, bud.
What?
He's becoming so demanding lately because he's like, open the store for me right now. And we're trying to teach him patience, that we will do the thing for you, but sometimes you just have to wait a second. Yeah. And he's having a hard time with that.
Yeah, the only thing he knows is, ah!
Right. So we are headed to meet our friends. We're gonna actually head over to Sanford, which is like a little bit north of Disney World. So, right? Is it north?
Yeah.
Okay.
An hour north of Disney World.
Okay, so it's like an hour north of Disney World. We love Sanford a lot. It's kind of like a very historic town, but it also has one of our favorite German restaurants. We're gonna take them out to lunch over there. It is kind of rainy, so we'll see how this goes. But also in Sanford are lots of really cool like estate sales type stores and consignment stores and thrift stores. And sometimes you can find cool like theme park merchandise, like older theme park merchandise. And there's also just really neat shops and things. And there's an art gallery that we're gonna try to check out and show you guys because they have some cool stuff that kind of ties into some of the artwork at Disney. So we're headed over there now and we're gonna have a delicious lunch and a fun time with
a rainy lunch.
the buddy and some friends, right, bud? All right, so let's head over there. So a while ago, Columbia came out with like a Mickey Mouse line, and we got him a raincoat. It was the smallest size that they had. You don't want to wear it.
Hidden Mickey's inside of it.
But it's way huge. Like,
That's
where's
good.
your arm? Oh yeah, and it has little ears. I got one too. I got the black one, and we got him the little red one.
His hands, I mean, they're almost to the end.
I think we'll probably just bring the rain cover for his stroller.
Yeah.
But one day you're gonna be a cute little Mickey raincoat wearing buddy.
That's something that we've been sort of doing is if we find something that he will wear when he's older.
Well, especially if it's like a limited edition thing.
Yeah,
like, I don't know
like
if they're
this.
gonna do this collection again.
Yeah, they probably won't.
Yeah, so we had to get it for you, bud. We'll bring it, but I don't know if you're gonna wear it. Oh yeah, see? Look how cute. I know, you wanna wear it. Okay, we'll bring it. Okay, let's get going then, because
Okay.
we are gonna be late.
We are late.
We're late, oh no.
All right, we are here in Sanford right now.
It's true.
It happened.
So something that I thought was really cool that I didn't realize is that, did you know that this whole downtown area used to be made of wood?
Oh,
And there was
okay.
a bakery that caught fire.
Oh,
Burned the entire downtown district down.
the entire thing.
Like everything was burned down. So then they rebuilt everything with brick,
Okay,
which is why it looks the way it does now.
that's really interesting.
It is, I had no idea. I think that was in like 1877.
1877.
Yeah.
And now it's all brick. So here it is. This is where we're gonna go eat lunch. This is Hollerbox the Willow Tree, our favorite German restaurant.
So our appetizer came. This is something new on the menu. This looks delicious. We normally order this huge pretzel and you get this little cheese with it, but this came with cheese, mustard, different meats, different like pickles, and this new mustard. This looks amazing. I'm super excited to dig in.
I don't know how excited I am for this.
I don't know what that is. It looks kind of spammy. I don't know, I'll try it.
All right, here's my food. I got 3 sausages. I know there are 4 here, but I don't know. This comes out as 2 sausages when you order. This is the Nürnberger. This is the Metwurst, and then this is the Bratwurst. Then I got a cucumber salad, some sauerkraut, and then heaven and earth potatoes. Heaven and earth potatoes are potatoes, apples, and bacon. And then Jen got single sausage.
But the Nürnberg, because it's like a skinny sausage, you get 2, and that's like your 1 sausage. Then I got spatzel, case spatzel, so there's cheese, and then I got their potato salad. I'm just double carving right now. But their potato salad is so good.
And then for Jackson, we got some chicken schnitzel,
And
some fruit, and some goldfish crackers,
and some Haribo.
some Haribo. I don't think we're gonna give him the gummies though.
We'll try.
He's going
Maybe
for
he'll try like a little piece. So we came upstairs at Hollerbox because they have this beer garden up here. It's very nice. I wonder if there's a spot where you can buy beer up here. I don't see it. Or the servers do come up here. I like this chimney here. Oh, chef use only. So they're growing their own herbs up here. Interesting. Just looking out over the edge here. Oh yeah, it's nice. Huh. It's pretty interesting how they did it because we're pretty high up off the roof.
Up next, we're gonna go on a taste adventure to Wonder Made, which is a marshmallow shop, and actually they have a pop-up shop at Disney Springs, and all of the marshmallows at Universal are from Wonder Made.
So we went into Wonder Made, and what did you get?
I got peanut butter cup ice cream. This is so good.
It has these little tiny chocolate chips in it. I don't know if you can see. And Jackson loves it. He's like, give me more, Dad. But when we're gonna come back in just a little bit, and I think I'm gonna get their s'mores. They make s'mores here.
Yeah.
So that's very exciting. But highly recommend checking out the Wonder Made here if you're in Sanford, or at the Disney Springs location.
Well, but the Disney Springs location doesn't have ice cream.
But they have really delicious marshmallows. So go get those.
Jen's gonna do some s'mores here, but she's gonna do s'mores marshmallows on her s'mores. So they'll actually make them over here for you. This is exciting. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. He's like, what is this gun thing with the fire? That's amazing.
Holy cow. That looks so good.
It looks like it's gonna be delicious. Here is a look at my s'more with s'more marshmallows. This looks delicious. It was almost $4, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Because it is a small shop, it's a small business, I feel good. I feel good about the stuff they're doing in there.
It tastes good. It's very like Inception s'mores.
Cool.
You got s'more marshmallows in a
Is that-
s'more.
Is that meta?
That is meta, yeah.
Right. So I let it. Oh no, I got marshmallow in my
S'more
hair.
in your hair?
I let it sit for a minute, so it kind of hardened back up.
Ooh.
This is so good. So the thing that's really nice is that the s'mores marshmallows are half chocolate, half vanilla.
Ooh.
So it's a very chocolatey s'more. This is amazing. Wow. I think that if the location at Disney Springs did this kind of stuff, they would be like really, really popular. They probably have a line out the door.
I don't think they even have a door.
Okay, so the German restaurant Hollerbox Willow Tree is over here. Here is Wonder Made. It doesn't really have a sign out on the marquee. It's just, you would only see the sign on the ground. It's like tiled into their foyer, like their front door area. But then next to that is the Knight's Shoe Store, which is actually the Treehouse Antique Store. And as we were walking by, we saw that they had, look at this, Disney Cruise Line shirt. Which boat is that, do you know? Or ship? Which ship is that?
I think it is the
Say here.
Magic.
25 years. No. Maybe year 2000? The year 2000.
Like a magical wonder.
Okay.
It's definitely not fantasy or dream.
That's so interesting. And then we saw this shirt as we were walking up, so we thought, oh, they must have some cool Disney stuff. So we came in, and I don't know if you guys remember the other day we were talking about Teddy Ruxpin, but they have a Teddy Ruxpin doll in here. And then as we moved further in the store, we found their Disney plush section. And look at this one. This one is definitely an older one, right? That looks like 80s. Oh, and they have old Mickey slippers. Wow. So they do have some Disney items in here. I think this one is my favorite so far. So they do have an entire display full of like retro Disney stuff. Look at this cloth back here. This is really neat. And then look at this. It's a Mickey Mouse Tricky Trapeze. Do you remember these? He would like do little spins. So the shop owner actually opened the glass for me, and check this out. See him? He's like a little Mickey gymnast. I love this. This is awesome. They don't make kids' toys like this anymore. So this is $14. Wow, I think that's kind of like a steal for this. This is amazing. I love this. There's a closer look at that Mickey figurine. And then I actually wanted to show you this too. Check out this cup. I love that. It's got to be from MGM, right? There's some neat stuff in here. And this doll reminds me of the Gabby Gabby doll from Toy Story, right? Doesn't she remind you of the Gabby Gabby doll from Toy Story? Pretty interesting. So I wanted to show you this. They were nice enough to like open this drawer up for me. Check this out. This is so 90s. It's a Mickey and Co. watch. It's like a fishing Mickey. Isn't that amazing? So I imagine that the fish are the minutes and the second hands, or the hours and the minute hands, and the fish are the ones that kind of tell the time. This is so cool. And it's on like a little brown leather band. I love this. Oh, and it has like a little mirror in there. This is awesome. This is $35 too, which is not a bad deal. And then they have this one. It's a Goofy watch. I love this. This is $10. Like, what a steal for $10. Man, so 90s.
I'll figure it out.
Just because Grandpa.
I love that. So colorful.
They should stay together.
Dang. Yeah, this one's like all blinged out. With a denim band. Oh my goodness.
I didn't know if you had any new
How much is this one? Does this have price? This one is $30.
I really like that mirror. I said it's not for sale. She goes, why?
Man.
It's just not for sale.
So this is the Treehouse Antiques. I feel like if you are looking for cool old Disney stuff, you should definitely come to Sanford and check this place out. Tons of pins in there too.
We appreciate that. After we had, during this COVID, we had to close for over 3 months, and you know, rent doesn't stop,
No.
utilities doesn't stop,
Right.
insurance doesn't stop.
Right, oh my gosh.
And the small businesses, you know, how they got, when all the big corporate places,
Oh, I know, I'm sure. Hopefully you guys are seeing a lot more business now.
we're just hanging in there and
Yeah.
saying a prayer.
Well, hopefully some people will come and check it out, because this is, you guys are, you have some really awesome stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is so cool. This is cool. Look
I
at the
mean,
old
how many times do you see a talking watch?
I know. I mean, yeah, this is just like the neatest thing.
Yeah, and the things we're getting, and I haven't priced them yet, but I mean, this isn't even an eighth of. I've got two bracelets in. You should see them. You want to see one?
Oh, sure.
I haven't priced them yet.
All right, I came inside now to have a look at some of this stuff. Look at this watch. Look at this one back here that's inside of like a little suitcasey type thing. There's also a Disney Cruise Line watch right here. Some interesting stuff. Lots and lots.
I just set this here because I didn't want to.
Of Disney pins.
I'm like, I don't want to break anything.
From the Partners Credit
You're
Union.
fine.
Thank you so much.
There's so much stuff in here. This is awesome. They also, I wonder why they don't sell these anymore, but these are Magic Band covers. I don't know what this is, but I love it. Also, look at this Mickey Mouse Etch-a-Sketch back here. So the name of this place is the Treehouse Antique Store, but on the awning here it says Knight's Shoe Store, because the person that used to own this place was named Mr. Knight, and he had shoes. He sold shoes in a shoe store, and they said that he had the best shoes, and so to honor the memory of Mr. Knight, who was well respected in the community, they decided to keep his name on their awnings. But originally it was called Ivy's, which it was like a convenience store almost, or like an old-timey convenience store, probably like a soda jerk or a general store where you could come in and get medicine or groceries or anything else like that. Which seems pretty neat, and I like that they wrote Ivy's in the terrazzo here. I like that this has so much history, this area of town has so much history that they have this sort of thing outside of the stores. Also right next door is Maya Books and Music, which is like an old-timey bookstore where you can get new books, old books, and they're doing something really interesting. They have mystery bags for $1 where they kind of give you a description of it, say this is like classic American literature, but you don't know what book it is until you buy it. I thought that was such a neat idea. Also, they have a free stuff bin out here for anybody that cannot afford a book, or maybe somebody wants to just do crosswords. Come out here and just take it for free. Or if you want the Ultimate Guide to Trackers, that's a thick book. I didn't think the Ultimate Guide to Trackers was going to be that thick. Oh, there's also a French Clifford book out here. The Voyage of Bertrand. We came into the bookstore. There's a few things that I found here. Parrots and related birds. And a book of spiders. Also, a Cinderella poster. So Hallerbucks, which is the name of the German restaurant, also has a market over here, a homebrew shop, and an outfitters where you can buy lederhosen. So we went to the market.
Oh, we didn't show you guys because we were so enamored with like everything inside of the market, but we went to the German market. We got some thumbprint cookies. We got lemon and raspberry.
Yummy.
These are so good. If you go to this German market, get these. They were 70 cents a piece and they were worth every penny. And then we tried some of these, but we didn't try this one yet. We also got,
Ooh.
it's a Nutella roll cake.
It looks very delicious.
I think this was like $5.
I cannot wait to give this a try.
And then we also got these because we thought they were gonna be sour. They're not very sour.
No.
So if you know of any like Haribos that are actually really sour, let me know because I will buy them.
Yeah.
These just aren't very sour. And then of course I got a mezzo mix.
And then I got some gluten-free peanut butter cookies.
This is one of the best markets though. We'll have to show you the outside of it.
I did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Check it out if you're in Sanford. It's definitely worth the trip.
Kind of sad that this isn't open anymore because it used to be an artisanal water place called the Filling Station. You can get water accessories, probably like straws and cups. A water testing center. There's a barber shop in here that's been downtown since 1934. Oh, look, they've got all kinds of old barbering tools in here. I don't know if you can see. And stuff, and then you just look in there. Nobody's getting their hair cut right now. But it looks very neat in there. I like this display. Look at this old like set of hair clippers right here. This is neat. It's almost like a display, like a museum display. These were neat because they are hand-operated clippers, so you'd have to squeeze them as fast as you can in order to let them cut your hair. There's another antique shop that's not quite open. It's more of a traditional antique shop than the one that we were in before, but they do have some Disney stuff here. I don't even know if I can show this. Some Disney stuff in the window here. We got some 101 Dalmatians. And then, like, Circus Mickey.
It's all very sun faded, so I feel like it's been here for a while.
Right?
But this was the store that was called Antiques and Dustables.
If you sprinkle, when you tinkle, please be neat and clean the seat. I'm gonna check inside Magpie's Modern General Store. Oh. Just a small town girl. They have some baby clothes in here. This one says I'm new, and then you got I'm 1, too cute, just being 3, I'm for real, high 5, 6 and so silly. There's a place down here called Janine Taylor Folk Art, and outside they have a piece by Mr. Imagination. And we've showed a lot of Mr. Imagination's works throughout Disney. So there's one in Animal Kingdom, there's one at House of Blues, and there's another one here. Pretty neat stuff. There's always so many little tchotchkes in here. Oh look, here's an American Airlines wings. Some gold dice. Ooh, like an Olympic pin. See, there it is, by Mr. Imagination, Peace and Love. What do you think the initials DJ are for?
I love the calculator too.
Yeah. Oh, there's like a Boy Scouts thing. What is this thing? Looks scary, whatever it is.
Now do you want to try to eat your sandwich?
A little teeny tiny bottle of
You don't
the
want
barbecue
to try
rib
it.
ranch.
What if we try it? Oh, I don't know where it is.
Oh,
Here.
House of Blues.
What if we try
Whoa,
it?
I wonder what this thing was that's missing now. There's also a giant mural on the side of the building here, and it says, "Where's Louie? Can you find Louie hidden in the mural?" And there's actually a whole bunch of them. So here's one right here, another one over there. Where else? Oh, here's one right here. I like this one too. Wanted to kind of give you all an overview of the entire mural. It's huge. And I love how colorful it is too.
Many hours later,
Indeed, it's nighttime now.
we're home.
We're home, nighttime, Jackson's asleep. Yeah.
And we're trying our, what was this? This was a Nutella.
Nutella roll.
This looks pretty darn delicious.
It's intense.
Yeah, so there's like cream on the inside? What kind of cream?
That's whipped cream.
Okay.
I think this is like a light buttercream.
So I highly recommend checking out Sanford if you are planning on going like north of Orlando for your vacation, or
Even if you fly into the Sanford airport, just spend a little bit of time in Sanford before heading into Orlando.
I forgot about that because
Or
a
if
lot
you're
of
like flying out of there, you can go to downtown Sanford and then like get a bite to eat and then go to the airport.
yeah, because a lot of international flights leave from Sanford. I totally forgot about that.
There's nobody international coming in right now.
Well, but this-
eventually,
maybe you're watching this video like when the world is normal.
in the future.
Yeah.
Isn't it great?
How is it? Let us know.
How is it?
How's the future? The other cool thing that I forgot to mention about Sanford is that, and we didn't show this, but if you venture into Sanford far enough, you'll see that there are lots of things that are called like the Celery something, like Celery City Brewing, or there's like Celery Street, or different things that mention celery, and that's because celery was the highest like exported crop from Sanford.
Yeah.
In the early 1900s, which I thought was really interesting. So they had, oh, go ahead.
So Sanford is not only a train stop town, but also a
Or was.
river port town. Mm-hmm. So there was a train station and there was a spot where like paddle wheelers could go and move shipments through Florida down the St. Johns River.
Oh, right.
And so that's why, I don't know, that's why it was a highly traversed area. I don't know why they picked celery.
Well, because, so they're in the, like 1895, in that range, like 1895, 1890, the highest like exported crop was actually citrus, oranges. But then there was a deep freeze that ruined everybody's crops. So a lot of people actually went through like really hard times. They lost their entire like groves, their entire citrus groves. A lot of people had to leave Sanford because they lost everything because of this freeze. And then 10 years later, so like 1910, like the early 1900s, they found that they could successfully grow celery, that celery wasn't affected as much by the cold weather that they would sometimes get. So celery then became the highest exported crop, and then everybody relied on celery to make their money.
That's history, baby.
But Sanford is a very just interesting area. It's just a more interesting town, I think, because it has a lot of history and there is so much that happened in Sanford. So another thing I wanted to show you is that we went into a shop called Magpies, which is very similar to Sugar Boo in Disney Springs. If you've ever been there, it's got a very similar vibe. But we found a cute shirt for Jackson. Look, it's a hedgehog riding a skateboard. Isn't that fun? It's super soft too. And this shirt was made in California. It wasn't made in Sanford, but.
How do you know?
Because it says on the tag.
Oh, made in Carl.
Oh, Callie. So we got Jackson a little cute shirt.
Oh, it's from a company called Orange Heat.
Yeah, so orange, brought it back to Florida, citrus, orange. So I hope that you guys had fun. Maybe you'll see Jackson in his cute shirt one day soon.
So all in all, it was a fantastic day. And with that being said, we are off. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
And
now it's time to pay the price.